Yay Media Group.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Spill the Beans podcast.
Welcome to our new studio, remodeled, brand new, and
Babe,
interiorly
that's my
designed.
biggest, I get secondhand embarrassment so much. And when you do stuff like that and you don't say JK right away, it makes me so freaking anxious.
Oh, well, anyways, guys, this is our home. Welcome back. I feel like we haven't filmed a podcast in our house since our last house, right?
Yeah.
So this is the new setup for a little bit. We have some tea to spill, so stay tuned for all the life updates and all of the tea if you want to hear it.
You know what? When I first made the Spill the Beans Instagram, on the bio I put #1 traveling podcast in the world.
And we do be traveling.
And we do be traveling, but not to other states, not for guests. We be traveling around our hometown, moving from house to house because we just keep getting kicked out.
Yeah, guys,
in all
honestly.
seriousness, guys, the place, my parents' ranch, if you are keeping up with us and you're like a weekly watcher, right now it's going through demolition and remodeling. So habían unas máquinas really loud. So there was just going to be buzzing, but our studio isn't quite yet. They just put the piso in, the flooring, and all it needs is the electrical. Like the electricity's there, just the lights to get here and stuff like that. So hang in there with us and enjoy these portraits behind us and our corridor / living room.
Our beautiful, beautiful living room. Honestly, I feel like I've never been more grateful to have this sectional because we could just pull it apart, move it here and there, and it makes for a good podcast setup. So
yeah, I just want to say how beautiful my wife looks and
What the-
how well put together you look, honey.
quieres.
No, because originally she had just the brown shirt and the jeans on, right? And then right before I press play or record, she puts on this jacket. I'm like, damn, babe, ¿a dónde vas? You know, like why are you so fancy? And she's like, babe, this is our job. And then I was like, you know what? Like, you're right. Like, let me go put some jeans on because I have brown sweats. And I was like, it is true. Like, it's a hobby that turned into an income and we should treat it like such. So thank you, babe, for putting that reality into check.
you're very welcome. Today, guys, I know this is a lot of tea and you guys are our Spill the Beans family, so you know all the tea. But we were actually, like, this is just real life, right? So we go and pick up our mail and we're not expecting much, right? Puros biles, right? So I'm like, whatever, we're just opening it. And then I come across one of our paychecks. And for the podcast, if a lot of you guys probably don't know, but we are signed with a network, which is the one that you see pop up right before.
I'm sure they do, baby. It's
Right
in the
before-
intro.
Oh, sorry.
It's in the thumbnail. Yay, networks.
Yay Media Group.
And it's everywhere.
So we do make money off of the podcast, not only with the YouTube views, but with our ads. And if you guys watch the ads, they're actually kind of hilarious. So we got a paycheck and it was like just a moment of like, holy shiz, like we really did that. We made this our job and realistically like making an income that we could live off of, you know, that we should be able to live off of. So we're just like feeling super blessed today. So when we got to the house and we saw that it was being remodeled, we're like, there's like nothing you can do about that, right? Like thankfully they're letting us rent there at the studio. So it's like, we're so blessed. Like how good is it that we get to pick up our things and go film at our house, you know?
Yeah.
So it was just like a little moment of realization. Like it's like, okay, let me take it back a little bit because the other day, it's like the same, I'm just, ¿cómo se dice?
Reminiscing?
No.
Remembering?
Comparing this to something that happened to me the other day. So the other day, I get Franco this big bottle of bubbles, right, at Five Below. And it's huge and it's full. And he's so excited playing outside, even though it's freezing. He's playing outside with his bubbles. And I see that they fall, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to see if he can solve his problem, right? So he tries to pick it up, but he picks it up from the bottom.
Oh.
So he spills all of his bubbles, right? And at this point, like he's just concentrated, right, on what's going on. So he stands up and he just starts jumping on the puddle. And I was like, what a king, like, period. Life gives you puddles, so jump on them, you know? So that's like the comparison I wanted to make today. It's like you just have to take what life gives you and make good come out of it, you know? So he gave me that little, like, it made me so happy that our son, instead of like throwing a tantrum because he dropped all his bubbles, he just got up and started jumping on him. And yeah, like, he didn't get sad or anything. He just came in, he's like, oh mama, las tiré. I'm like, okay, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little.
So there you have it, guys. Franco's version or Blanca's version. If life gives you
lemons.
if life gives you bubbles, just jump on them.
Puddles.
But they were bubbles.
I know, but it was a puddle that he was jumping on.
I know, but lemons, lemon juice, bubbles, jump on them. Puddles. Anyways,
Jonathan's cracked out on Red Bull.
Guys,
So
I freaking drink a Red Bull, and if you don't follow our J&J, like our couples vlogging channel, I told you that we're addicted to caffeine. But because of like work and Belen's birthday prep, I hadn't had a chance to drink a good Red Bull, just a 7 Brew. Mm-hmm. But 7 Brew is like a lot of sugar, not caffeine, if that makes sense. So I had my first Red Bull today, and for the first time in like 5 minutes, freaking 5 days, and I'm cracked out, guys. I'm like, the light coming in from the wind, it's not even that sunny outside, and I feel like it's blinding me.
Wait, is that why your mouth is blue? Or were you eating a blue candy?
No, I grabbed some of Franco's ring pop.
Okay, little ring pop. Well, I'm still with my at-home 7 Brew coffee. Honestly, I served coffee over the weekend for Belen's little birthday get-together we had at our house. I made, I think, 12 coffees, and I kid you not, while I was making them, I actually had my barista baddies. So this is what we called each other, the barista baddies, because it was Kaylee, Noemi, Jimena, and I making these coffees, right? Jimena was taking the orders and then delivering them. Kaylee was on ice. Noemi was on the espresso shots. I was on the sauces. And while I was making them, I was like, okay, 2 down. And I look at the sticky note, I'm like, I have 11 more to go. You know, I was so stressed. And I look at Noemi, I was like, I am never talking smack about how long it takes to get our drinks. Nothing. Because, like, imagine the rush hour. Because when we pull up and there's a huge line, I never think about, dang, these poor baristas are in there, like, working their butt off. Yeah. I'm always like, damn, they couldn't take any longer today when I'm in a rush, you know?
That's all I think about. I'm like, imagine just working at Starbucks. Really? Rush hours all day.
Yeah. So then I looked at him. I was like, I take back whatever I've ever said, and like if I've ever gotten mad, because this is hard. And I was like, no wonder sometimes your drinks come out really good and sometimes they come out really bad. Because if you're like in a rush and you forget, oh, did I already put one shot? Did I already do this and that? You know. So shout out to all those baristas out there that work at coffee shops, because it's hard, girls. So, but I mean, it's delicious. Everyone loved it and told me that I should sell it. And I will. I'm going to open a little coffee stand at my house and sell 7 Brew out of it. Mm-hmm.
You should, babe, because those coffees are good and they're like of quality, you know?
Yeah, they're really good.
And I feel like for those that have a 7 Brew, low key, love the baristas. They're great, but it does take a long time. And I think it's because their drinks are just much more elaborate, you know? Yeah. And I feel like Starbucks, everything's not pre-made, of course. There's still a lot of effort they put into it, but definitely a little bit, like maybe less steps.
Who knows? But
who knows? I don't work at either. I'm just talking out of my ass.
I've never tasted better coffee than 7 Brew.
But the average line in Starbucks, let's say rush, is like max 10 minutes, right? Because 10 minutes is a long time in a line.
That's true. The other day we
7 Brew,
we wasted like 25 minutes at 7 Brew.
I felt like 30 to 40 minutes. It was so long.
But they redeemed themselves, guys. We literally get there, we make order. There's not many people ahead of us, and we get there and we get the first 2 drinks. Los otros are taking, and like probably 15 minutes in, the guy comes out. He's like, "Hey, so yeah, we're so sorry. Thank you for your patience. My manager is actually gonna refund you guys for making you wait so long." We're like, "Oh, okay, cool, whatever. Get $18 back." And then he comes out, he's like, "Oh, here's the rest of your order, but we accidentally made double of your blondies. Do you want them?" We're like, hell yeah. So we got double drinks and a free order. So you know what, like they make up for themselves, and I feel like the reward system is really good. So if you have a 7 Brew near you, please go try it, girl.
Yeah,
I feel like it's affordable, the reward system is good, and it's delicious.
Yeah, but moving on. Did we eat breakfast? Oh yeah, we ate breakfast. Anyways, Belen's birthday
big breakfast
party was on Sunday.
Oh my gosh,
and then
guys,
her birthday was on Monday. So we officially have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old.
We're officially out of the trenches.
Like officially, you your kids are 2 years apart. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
my
1 and 3. Like from now on, it'll be
babies.
1 and 3, 4 and 2. You know,
5
so
and
on,
3.
so on and so forth. But I feel like in months, like Franco was 3 and she still wasn't 1. So it's like, oh,
Babies.
damn, it feels like such a gap. But then it's just 2 years in reality.
This podcast is sponsored by Nurture Life.
You know, I've never been more jealous of my kids' food than when I started feeding them Nurture Life.
Look at me. Why?
I have to. We have to make it organic.
If you have kids, we don't need to tell you how insanely stressful mealtime can be. Kids can be wildly picky and never enjoy anything new, which makes it hard to introduce to them a better, healthier variety of foods.
Nurture Life is a meal delivery service focused on helping busy parents easily feed their babies and kids from 10 months old to 10 years old. The company provides fresh meals and snacks that are delicious, nutritious, and fully cooked. That means they are ready to serve in just 1 minute.
Nurture Life lets kids enjoy a healthy, nutritionally balanced diet while still eating all of their favorites like mac and cheese, spaghetti and meatballs, and much more. So parents can be sure there's always something on the menu that little ones will love. That's why Nurture Life is the top meal delivery service for babies and kids, and it is even allergy friendly too.
So how does Nurture Life work? It's simple. Select from over 50 varieties of nutritious, balanced meals on their weekly menu, from finger foods for babies and toddlers to kids meals for older kids. Then Nurture Life does the cooking for you, and the fresh meals are delivered straight to your door in a refrigerated packaging.
Nurture Life's mission is to raise the standard for children's food in America, one meal and one snack at a time. That's why all the meals are designed by registered dietitians, so I know we're giving our kids food that's good for them.
And along with full meal options, the Nurture Life menu includes on-the-go snacks and superfood smoothies so kids can eat well no matter what they're in the mood to eat.
Using Nurture Life takes so much stress and anxiety out of feeding our son. We don't have to scramble to make healthy meals for them and worry about if Franco will like his meals anymore.
Babe, that mac and cheese with chicken that I made Franco the other day was so freaking good. I think I gave him like 2 spoonfuls and I ate the rest. I think that's why he was hungry later in the day.
Oh my God. So what are you waiting for? Head to nurturelife.com and use code SPILLTHEBEANS for 55% off your first order. That's right, 55% off.
Once again, that's nurturelife.com, and make sure you use our promo code SPILLTHEBEANS so they know we sent you.
Even if you aren't a parent with young kids, but you know someone who is, make sure to share our code so our show gets the credit. I don't know if you guys know this about me. I'm sure you know this about me. I'm a reminiscer. Like always, like at this time last year, I was blah, blah, blah. So all of Sunday, well, it starts at night, right? Because all of a sudden on Saturday, I get this huge realization that Belen was born on the day that daylight savings ended last year.
Yeah.
And I had to search it up on Google because I was like, what is daylight savings? To see if I was right. Because I feel like every single year I wait until daylight savings ends, because that's like when you see the light out of the tunnel, right? At the end of the tunnel. So I'm always waiting, but I do not remember thinking about that last year at all.
Wait, if she was born... Oh, yeah, Sunday last year.
Yeah, she was born on Sunday last year.
Yeah, okay.
So I was like, I don't remember it being Saturday and me being like, oh, tomorrow the time changes. I just remember being like, get this baby out of me. I'm so over it. Am I getting contractions? Give me the tea. So then I was like, yeah, this time last year, I didn't know that the time was changing, and I did not know that my water was going to break at 6 a.m. And so, yeah, all of Sunday, I'm like, at 6:30, my water just broke. And then it was like 8:30 when we had woken up. And I was like, at this time, we were at the hospital. I was starting to get contractions. And like at 3, I'm like, oh my gosh, she was born at 3:53 p.m. and completely changed our lives again. And it's just so crazy. And I think that you see the most craziness when Belen and Franco are like being so cute together. Because I'm like we did that. Like we made 2 best friends, you know?
And also 2 WWE superstars because they be fighting. But there's never like ill intentions from neither. That's what we're really happy about.
Yes.
Franco never, like, he knows no le pega ni nada on purpose. He can be a little tough on her sometimes by accident, but then Belen has like a little crackhead, and
she's
I feel
feisty.
like everyone thought she was like, because she's so chill. Everyone thought like, oh, she's bien calmada, but she's actually a fighter. But like not in a like
Se defiende.
es llorona. No, like she won't cry. Like see Franco accidentally like knocks her over, she won't cry. She'll just get her revenge.
Yeah, she'll
like si
slap
alcanza
him.
agarrarle el brazo the other day, she bit Franco and left like the biggest teeth marks here. But that's because Franco had taken something from her,
Yeah.
right? So it's like she didn't cry, she didn't throw a tantrum, she
just
throw
bit him.
No, she just bit him. She like, I'm gonna get my lick back.
Yeah. And
So-
it's really hilarious. But I think it's more funny that I have to be the mediator, right? Like I have to be the one being like, Belen, pídele perdón a Franco. I literally have to tell her because I don't want him to feel like, oh, I just let her slide,
Yeah.
you know? So I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. You know, like I let him know that she's sorry, which she probably isn't, you know? But it's really, really nice to just know that you created these two little people that are going to have each other for the rest of their life, you know? And then also to know that you want two more, right?
Yeah.
But
2 more?
yeah, in my perfect life, I would have 2 more.
Guys,
but
what a crazy sequence of events. Blanca now wants more kids, and I don't want no more kids.
I just want
But
more.
I used to beg her.
Yeah, I would want more kids just for them, like not for me. You know what I mean?
What do you mean
Like,
you? You're the one
I'm
giving
willing
that
to
has to give them
sacrifice
love.
that. Yeah, I'm willing to sacrifice me raising and being pregnant, but
What? That
to
makes
have-
no
it's because you know
sense.
what the one thing that clicked on me the other day.
What?
Adriana from Pero Anoche, she posted a story, right? She's like, story time from today. And she was just basically saying that one of her sisters went hiking and then that she wasn't answering or calling back. And then she called one sister and then she called the other sister and then the other sister. And then like, she's like, I just love having sisters, right? But I'm like, isn't that crazy? Like how you call one sister and you're like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait, let me call this other sister. Oh, wait, okay, what are you doing? Blah, blah, you know? And
Yeah.
I'm like, that is so cool because I even see it with my sisters and my brother. I'm like, the other day, I mean, I could be like, hey, Miley, can you come with me while Jimena stays here? And like I would have never had that had my mom not had 2 more girls, you know?
Yeah.
So it's crazy for me to think that I feel like Jonathan and I are completely fulfilled and super content in life having 2 kids, but seeing them and how beautiful they are together, like I'm like, oh, they need
if
a
it's like
bestie,
a perk
you know?
for us, why wouldn't we give them that perk?
Yeah.
Like for the day of Belen's birthday, I was like, I called up one of my twin brothers. I was like, can you help me get all the food and then the prep? And then the other, Isaac, my other brother, was like,
The youngest?
came and helped Blanca with Belen and Franco while she did her stuff. So it's like, and I still had another extra brother, but he went to church early, so he couldn't come. But it's like, what are Franco and Belen like?
It's
If
just them.
one's busy, or like, let's say Belen has kids first, right? Because they're only 2 years
Yeah.
apart. And then like Franco feels like shit, I lost my best friend because she's a mom now, you know?
Yes, or Belen has her kids and then Franco's like, oh, I'm gonna call my brother and sister so we can meet up and go
Yeah.
help. Yo, that literally makes me want to cry because if we don't have more kids, we're not gonna give them that, you know?
Yeah.
But who knows, guys?
But
Everything
we, like,
is
our
in
life
God's
is so
hands.
much right now that we can't, you know, right now.
I mean, realistically, we could, but
How?
it's because I always think about this, guys, and
Someone
this
would
is
be
just me
neglected.
becoming more mature or whatever. The more you grow and the more I see, like you genuinely can make it work, right? Because I see families that have way more kids and they're like super happy, right? So I'm like, you technically could make it work. Would it be super crazy and hectic? Absolutely, but you could. I'm not saying we will, because getting pregnant right now, it scares me. But I'm also saying, like, if Jonathan doesn't get his vasectomy soon and we wait another year, then I probably will end up getting pregnant. Don't you think? Like when Belen is
Yeah.
2.
2? Yeah, I think when Belen's 2, that's perfect.
Is it ultimatum?
30, yeah.
Is 30. Like if I'm 30, I'm snipping you.
So you
by
would want to have
myself.
2 more kids within 3.5 years?
Yeah.
Not even. I'm almost 27, so 3 years.
Yeah. It's because I think about having one more. And I'm like, well, if I'm already gonna have 3, might as well have 4. And like, obviously, in the
Might as
back
well
of
have
my
5.
in the back of my head, I would realistically love to have another boy and another girl. You know, so each of them get a bestie.
So 4? You think it's just gonna be another boy, another girl?
No, but
I cannot
like
see
ideally.
myself with. Like, what would we even have? Like another boy?
Yeah, I already have their names and everything picked out.
Well, I don't think so because I don't agree with those names. What is it? Boy is Bruno?
No, what was it? What had I told you?
You're joking about that, no?
Which one? Felipe.
No, that's.
I love that
no,
name. It's
I
so cute.
cannot.
Franco y Felipe. Beleni. Anyways, guys, that was just my little rant of the day. It's nice to see other people that have, even with you, like you're right. On Sunday when everyone was over, I was like, okay, well, Jimena can do this, Miley can do this, Daniel can do this, Isaac can do this. I'm like, how lucky are we that we have that, you know?
Yeah, but at what point is that just child labor? Like we're saying we like a lot of siblings because
For
they do
real.
stuff for us.
Because they help us. You're right. We can just give Franco and Belen their best life. But
Yeah.
anyways, guys, yeah, Miss Belen turned 1 on Sunday. And we had a beautiful little get together for her. We only had our closest friends. We catered burgers and wings and coffee from yours truly. And we had such a fun time. Honestly, we practiced the night before singing happy birthday to her. She was a little confused. But when we actually sang happy birthday to her, she was double confused. Like you will see her in the video. She was just going like this. She was like, what the hell are you guys on? But granted, she had skipped her second nap and she had been up for like almost 8 hours by the time she was eating her cake. She ate almost the entire cake. She dropped like 2 big pieces, but I'm so glad I made her a tiny one.
Yeah.
So imagine I had given her the big one. Oh no, baby. But yeah, that's my tradition, guys. Making their first birthday cake always. And it was so fun. I feel like she had a really good time, huh? She
Yeah.
was just in everyone's hands. She loves being held. She played a little bit. She ate.
And then today, actually, just right now in the morning, today's Tuesday. So her party was Sunday. Her birthday was on Monday. But then today, Tuesday, she went and got her 1 year vaccines.
Oh,
how many
my
did she
sweet
get?
girl. She got two vaccines and she got a hemoglobin. They were checking her iron. And it was so crazy because the girl, like, the medical assistant, we've known her for 3 years already because she's been Franco's too. And she was like, this isn't going to hurt her. Like, it shouldn't hurt her. She's probably just not going to want me holding her toe. And sure enough, she poked her, but then she was just like confused. And yeah, she just got a little bit of blood out and she had no reaction to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Her pediatrician's so nice. I really, really love her. She was like, she's perfect. Like I told her, she's like, what is she saying? And I told her all the words she says. She's like, mama, papa, agua. What else does she say? Tata, toto. When she wants, but she says it. She says more, all done, because they count sign language as words. And she's like, at this age, they should only be saying 2. She's like, so she's doing amazing. And then Belen was like making animal sounds there. Like when she saw a monkey. So the pediatrician was so nice. She was like, I think that your mom isn't giving you enough credit for all that you're doing right now. And so she was really happy. Like everything is perfect with our sweet girl. So we couldn't be more thankful to God, guys, because he truly gave us such a sweetheart and a feisty little defender, but she's amazing.
To all the parents out there that like, I'm experiencing this right now because everyone and their mama. So this is your guys' fault. Anyone I've ran into, my parents, my family, not my parents, but like family, everyone. Oh my God, when you have a girl, it's going to be so much different. Girls love to be with their dads and boys with their mom. And you're going to have a little girl that just wants to. Where's that at? Where's that at? Belen, up until the day of her birthday yesterday. Not hated me, of course, but like she didn't want to, like, she wasn't looking for that. Want to create better eating habits that last? Green Chef makes it easy with dietitian developed recipe options featuring fresh, organic produce and quality. Whole foods delivered straight to your door each week.
With pre-made sauces and pre-portioned ingredients, there's less prep and less mess. This gives you more time to savor delicious quality meals.
And stay on track even on your busiest days with salads ready in 5 minutes or less. Ready to blend smoothies and grab-and-go protein-packed breakfasts.
I love Green Chef because it is so easy for a mom like me who is running around multiple times a day.
And I love Green Chef because as a father of 2, knowing the fact that this is dietitian approved makes me feel much better at peace, knowing that my kids are eating something healthy and of quality. It's so much harder to do ads first than the podcast.
Yeah. Thrive all year with clean, easy meals from Green Chef.
Go to greenchef.com/spillthebeansfree and use code spillthebeansfree to get started with free salads for 2 months plus 50% off your first box.
That's free salads for 2 months plus 50% off your first box at greenchef.com/spillthebeansfree with code spillthebeansfree.
And what's so crazy is that on Franco's birthday last year, as soon as he turned 1, we cut his hair, right? He had his first haircut ever. And his personality changed a lot. We sometimes are like, oh my God, cambió porque le cortamos el pelo, se le fue. Like he became like what? Like
a toddler.
A toddler. And so then yesterday when she turned 1, it just like she like was looking for me. Like she wanted me to hold her. She was laughing at me differently. She was looking at me differently. I'm like,
even last night, like she was all cuddling with you.
yeah,
Which
she
is so
cuddled
weird.
up. Like she woke up a little bit like disorientated, pero fue se me acostó like on my arm, and I was like, okay, like you better not be catfishing me, little girl. But I was like, it took a whole year, you know, for
But it's
me to
always
get
like
that
that, honey. I
connection.
don't know where you're tripping. Like that's how it is. Franco was obsessed with me for the first year of his life, and right now he doesn't even care about me.
But he's obsessed with both of us right
Well,
now.
yeah, but I feel like that's why people tell you that when you have a girl, it's different because she's right now she's just a baby, like she's just being brought to the world. But when she's 2 or 3, she's only gonna love. Well, hopefully not.
Well,
you know?
I'm
But
waiting
that's
for
when
the time
they
she
become
like.
mommy.
I thought
daddy
she was gonna
girls.
hate you, and I was just gonna have to hold her forever. And then we went to the
Damn.
aquarium, and bro, every time I'm holding Belen and Blanca passes by or she sees Blanca, Lolo se quiere ir con Blanca, right? Like right away. And yesterday, like after I told you everything happened, like in the morning, she wanted me to hold her more. We go to the aquarium, and yeah, like Franco and Blanca go to the bathroom. They come out, and Belen sees Blanca, but she doesn't like go to reach, and then Blanca's like gives her arms like vente vente, you know, whatever, and she didn't, huh? She would like
she
swipe your
swatted
hand.
them out.
Yeah,
She's
she
like,
swatted your hands and didn't want Blanca to hold her. I was like,
okay, queen.
oh my god, it's happening, you know?
Yeah, like she's slowly becoming, and she'll slowly become that because when were we? We were in the living room and we had a baby, a 4-month-old baby, and then we had 12-month-old Belen, and then we had 12, 13, 14-month-old Penny. And we're just like, do you see the difference of a baby just chilling, you know, living his best life, and then Belen, which just turned 12, you know, pulling up to stand, kind of moving around the couch, and then Penny's over here running and dancing and being super happy. And it's like, it's crazy how much months making a difference, you know?
Yeah.
So slowly but surely, Belen's going to get there to her toddler years. And I don't know, guys. I'm like, she's our little gem. Like, I don't want her to grow. I don't want no one to hurt her. I don't know. It's crazy. But anyways,
She's gonna hurt people.
she's going to be the one hurting people. We're going to raise her to be feisty and defend herself. But yeah, that's our little update of the weekend, guys. We were super busy running around, getting so much prep done, and like our house is still a disaster. I know it looks good on camera because I did that, but we have her setup still up. Our living room's a complete mess. The kitchen is clean, thankfully, thanks to little John over here. He actually stayed, well, what was it, Sunday night? Everyone left at, like 9?
Yeah.
The time change got us super bad because we're like, dang, like not everyone. It's really late, but it doesn't feel like it is, you know? So then I went upstairs right away after I put the kids to sleep, and I just sat on my phone and edited a few TikToks that I needed to upload. And Jonathan just stayed down here and reset the entire kitchen. I'm like, okay, I could work with
I
this.
cannot go to sleep with a dirty like kitchen.
Yeah, no, you're gonna wake
I
up
can
to
leave
one.
the living room a mess because I know it's not dirty. Like it's son juguetes, you know.
Yeah.
Pero la cocina, like with cake everywhere and the countertops like sticky. Oh hell no,
Yeah.
I cannot.
Thankfully, I got myself a man that likes to wash the dishes, guys, and clean the kitchen because that's my biggest pet peeve. I still will do it, pero bien enojada. But yeah, that was our weekend. That was our week so far. We're very happy and lucky and blessed. And we are super busy this weekend too, guys. I feel like a lot of people don't really talk about the other side of owning businesses, right? But there's so much work that goes into it, and like it's nice that you guys see the finished product, right? The marketing and the restocks and all of this, but it's like just sitting here and like listening to Jonathan talk right now with Yomi's because she was over. It was like, oh yeah, and then are these printed, and then the photo shoot for this, and then we should drop this Friday, and then now in the back of my head I'm like, okay, I need to call Day, I need to schedule time with her studio, and I was like, oh, all the crazy things happening. I'm like, thankfully, we're so thankful that we're this busy, right? But I think it's crazy that nobody really knows, you know, what you do when like for the whole behind the scenes of all the businesses. But yeah, that's so far how our week is going. Do you have any updates, babe? How do you feel being a parent of 2 for a whole year? It's crazy, no?
Yeah, it went by super quick, guys. Like I can't even explain to you how fast. Like Franco, it felt long, but in a good way. You know,
Like,
I'm not
we
saying like,
enjoyed
oh my god,
every
yeah,
second.
we enjoyed every moment. Like truly, every month felt like a month. You know, like long.
Yeah.
But with Belen, oh my god, it's gone by so. This year went by so quick.
Yes.
To the point where like I see conspiracies on TikTok that ever since COVID, the government made some machine that like speeds up time or something like that. And I'm like, I'm starting to believe that because like I feel like days used to last so long, you know, when we were kids, like teenagers.
Yeah.
And now they go by like, because when you're an adult, you do adult things, right?
Right.
So it's like a work day. It truly is 8 to 5. Like I can't do more because places close.
Yeah. Like
Banks
I clock out and I'm
close.
gone.
Like, yeah, banks close, printers close. Anything that involves me emailing or doing work closes, right? So then I'm like, okay, I'm going to do work that doesn't involve like an institution. So then you do work. So it's like the morning goes by in the blink of an eye. 7 to 12 is like non-existent. Like it's just blink and it's already gone. 12 to 5 is like goes by like faster. And then yeah, the one that lasts a little bit longer is like 7 to 9 or whatever because the kids are in
4 to 9. No, 5 to 9.
yeah, like
it's
5
like,
9.
holy
Yeah,
shit.
because the kids are tired, but they can't go to sleep yet. And then yeah, like la noche, like as soon as we put the kids down, back to like super speed. Because let's say I start editing a video at 9:30 or 10. Before I know it, it's midnight, and I've been editing for 3 hours, and I'm nowhere near done. But I'm like, I have to take the girls early, or else I'm gonna be super sleepy. So this video has to wait for tomorrow. You know.
And also, I feel like January is literally 3 months in one. So when January ended, February went by so fast. And it was March 1st. I'm like, holy shit, Belen's birthday's in 9 days and I have nothing planned. You know, so thank God for Itza Party, guys. You know, I don't even think I've told you guys how I met her, but long story short, she reached out to me when I was pregnant with Franco, asking me if I wanted her to do a balloon setup for me. So yeah, I hired her for his gender reveal, and then again for his baby shower, and then again for his first birthday. And then yeah, that he like Mita and I are like this, we're close, because I literally text her 2 days before something and she'll be like, I'm there, tell me what you need, I'm gonna go to the balloon store tomorrow, I'll pick everything up. And so yeah, I texted her like 4 days before the party, locked in all the themes and colors and ideas. 2 days before, she came the day before, set everything up, and then finished in the morning. And I'm like, thank God for that, you know? So it was just crazy how January lasted forever. February went by in a flash, and now we're almost in the middle of March. Like spring break is this week. Friday, they're done, they're out, and summer is tomorrow, basically, you know?
And then Halloween and Christmas.
Oh no, please.
But
yeah, guys, we're so excited. We have a couple of trips coming up. I think that Jonathan and I have talked about starting to travel a little bit more, and I do want to stop nursing Belen soon, like probably 2 months from now. So we have 2 main trips that we really are prioritizing. One is his birthday and one is my birthday. So I for sure want to do trips for those 2, you know?
yeah, because I feel like now that Blanca has her green card, I was like, babe, I want to travel the world with you, but we have little kids, and it's like, I don't know, like you have to take care of your marriage too, you know? Like I want to explore the world with you and give like our marriage time and stuff like that. Like the other day we went on a date night to the basketball game, double date with Marco and Kaylee, and it was such a fun time. And it's like, but you still miss your kids, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, we want to travel more, but not have dad or mom guilt, you know?
Yeah. So I think it's nice. We actually have 3 pending trips, guys. So we have Jonathan's birthday, my birthday, and then a super cool,
just say
amazing trip.
I think we should talk about it.
In September, if it makes it out of the
is
chat.
LA. We're going
My
to try to head
birthday?
up Disney and Universal, but then we're going to go see 2 big European soccer teams play in the Rose Bowl. It's the first time that these Europeans come to American play. They've came before, but they're like friendlies that don't matter. This is the first year that they actually make them matter and competitive. So it's like actually fun for Americans, like people living here, to go. So that's a first. So that's what I want to do for my birthday with Marco and Kaylee.
And then for my birthday, I really want to go somewhere super hot, beach vibes. Not Cancun. I don't want to be super basic like that, but I do want to go to Cancun.
You said you wanted
one day.
Xcaret.
I do, but I don't know. Like I want something like I want to take advantage of my green card, you know? Like we're already going to Mexico,
like a beach
hopefully.
Different from Mexico?
Yeah, like
like where? Like Bora Bora?
Yeah, low key.
But you need to take. The only reason I want to go somewhere that crazy, babe, is because from the airport, I've heard that you have to take a little plane, and those little planes, the turbulence in those shits.
I know.
I'm not doing that, babe.
I know, but it's
that
so
is crazy.
fun. Anyways, wherever it is we go, probably end up freaking Hawaii or something. But I really want to go somewhere for my birthday. And then, which I probably actually won't. Never mind. I don't want to go anywhere for my birthday.
Why?
Because I feel like last year I had so much FOMO. Not fear of missing out, but like fear of like, dang, I'm missing out. So yeah, FOMO a little bit because I'm just used to spending my birthday with my family and like your family and like doing a cake and like going to the fair. So I feel like I really missed that last year. And I feel like it was fun, but since we were so out of routine and out of place in Mazatlan, we didn't really know what to do. So I actually want to feel all the love. So I think actually I'm going to stay here for my birthday.
And then your birthday is like close to, since your birthday is in August, we have a trip in September.
Yeah,
so you might feel like we're leaving the kids too much, you know?
No, because we're taking the kids in September.
Oh, yeah. Well, now that we're not going anywhere, then we won't take them for that one.
Maybe for my birthday, we'll go to Hawaii and go to the Disney resort.
Just me and you?
No, with the kids.
And then again in September with the kids?
Oh, never mind.
Guys, we're going.
Who knows, guys? No, stop. No, don't say it, babe.
On that
Only
side
if it makes
of the
it out of
world.
the chat. On Hawaii? Side of the world?
No, on that side of the world. Like Asia.
Babe, stop. You guys will know if it makes it out of the chat. But
There's so many countries in Asia. Like, how do you think supposed to know where we're going?
anyways, guys, that's all we have for you today.
Capital is... No, just kidding. Okay. Yeah, we're so excited. Like, we want to travel, but we also want to, like, not take our kids, but we also miss them too much.
But I feel like we always have this. Like, if we're going to travel without the kids, it has to be a 1 to 2 hour flight. I'm not doing... like, even going to Florida without the kids makes me want to cry. So I wouldn't do that.
That would be crazy.
Oh, for my birthday, we can go to Tennessee and get drunk.
Okay. It's your birthday, honey. Whatever you want to do.
Okay, well, why did you frown like that?
Because that's boring. Tennessee is just another Colorado.
Anyways, guys, that's all we have for you today. Genuinely thank you for all the love on all of Belen's birthday posts. You guys are so kind. We appreciate you more than you know, and especially you, Spill the Beans fam, because I feel like you guys know us more than anybody else.
Yeah.
Fortunately and unfortunately. But with all that being said, we're gonna see you guys next week, probably in the same spot.
Yes. Later. Yay, networks.
Yay Media Group.